Okay, we're on 801, which is a pretty rocky, miserable start, but I think it gets better once you get up to the crest of that hill up there. There's a lookout point, a little bench, and then I think it gets a little bit better. But on the way home, just thought I'd ride one more trail on the way out. Done. Oh, not too much, but had my fun. A little tired. I gotta get the dogs doing something, so can't be up here all day. Didn't bring any food because I wasn't coming for the whole day. Well, this is an exciting video as I plunge through first gear. More trails that I hate, but like I said, I think it opens up a bit. First time I ever rode up here on a bike, I was on this trail, and I didn't know what I was doing because I didn't ride back then. I rode four-wheelers, but not bikes. I was on my wife's Yamaha XT250, a little tiny dual sport. Well, not tiny, but smaller than a full-size bike. And yeah, that's when I first realized it would be a lot of work. Actually, that wasn't the first time. Back up, years before that, I came up here on a KLR 650 and got the work out of my life to do one short little stretch of trail and decided that was not for me. But back then I didn't realize how heavy KLR was. I just looked at it, you know, high fenders, thought, oh, that's a dual sport. No, it is not a dual sport. But it's a ADV bike, and I had the first generation. And I believe those were only like 360 pounds, 370 pounds, something like that. Also had an XR 650L back then, which I also thought was just a dirt bike with lights. That is closer, but even those were 340 pounds, I think. Yeah, this is not the most fun trail. If you're a beginner and you do this trail, you're probably going to hate dirt biking, because I think I'm an intermediate rider, and when I do this, I am not having fun. Where's first gear? There it is. Took 3 tries. Like, look at this. But it's a pretty view. Okay. Now there's the bench, there's the view, there's the Clackamas River. Everything is burned now, and I think this gets a little bit better down in here. And I mean a little bit, like there's no jumps or anything. Trail through the woods, so I don't really ride here. But again, it's on the way out, and you can do the road or you can do this, so I thought one more ride. I'm regretting that now, because this is not, I mean I can do this, but God, it's not fun. I know for a fact it gets better up here, though. Ah, this is overgrown. I was up here in the winter, and it was not overgrown like this, but where I am right now, we're in about a foot of water. But I had that old XR, so I didn't care. I was just bombed away. I would not take this bike through massive puddles. Okay, so in addition to being rocky and rooted and like it's miserable, now it's overgrown on top of that. So I give this trail a D-. Ooh, M&M. Yeah, look at all these rocks. Nobody does anything to like improve this trail at all. It is purely what nature throws at us. Inadvertent rev. Yeah, that route. Yeah, occasionally I will do this trail and I run into like some dirt bikes, and they're usually people who don't ride here and like don't know what's good and what's not. They probably ride this trail and think this place isn't fun. Okay, choice time. Left, stay left. That just goes back to the road. Annoyed with these rocks. Okay, smoothed out. I knew it did eventually. But like I said, this trail works its way up to a C, but it's never good. Okay, I'm in the rocky side of the trail. Yeah, it's still not good. Holy shit. I don't think there's any dirt left on this trail. It's just rocks. I'm tired of hearing myself bitch. There's a log I think I have to drive around. Yep. Still there. Nobody in Estacada has chainsaws, I guess. Two fingers, one finger clutch. Oh, there's another tree down. I didn't see. Shit. Don't sink. Oh. Not only are these trails really not fun for me, I feel like this is really hard on the bike. Like you're clutching a lot, and you're revving it while you're clutching sometimes, and like every wheel bearing is just getting banged around by all these rocks. These are tough miles for a bike. My motor's probably running hotter because I'm not moving air around it. That doesn't look like fun either. Don't look at the rock. If you look at the rock, you're going to hit the rock. Where? Rocks. Just one for a second. Forest Department could just close this trail and it wouldn't break my heart. I never rode this one again. So this was the stretch where I remember riding that KLR when the first time I ever came up here. I think it was back in like 2012, 2011, 2012. So it wasn't a difficult trail, but my God, my arms were tired. Just this trail. But this is not an easy trail. It looks easy, but it's awfully rocky. It's not flowy. Yeah, like I may be getting beat up on this little bike. Do like half the speed on this trail that I do on earlier trails I was taking. It felt weird. On a downshift. I haven't felt anything smooth on this trail yet. Even the flat parts are just like rattling. They're like, they rattle your feelings. Oh, so that was smooth. There's 10 feet of smoothing. That felt so good. That was like 20 feet of smoothness. Oh, the trail's over. So yeah. Oh, there was a hole in there. I didn't see. All right. Technically, this is a trail, but really, it's just a road. This is 802, maybe this is 801, but ooh, look at that Jeep. It's a good thing he's got it lifted to get down this road. Yeah, puddly fucking ride too. Oof. Oh my God. Even this road feels pretty views. Trails to my right are newer trails, and they're just pretty short, and they go up to like an obstacle course for 4x4s. Nothing really. I gotta tell them what's behind me. There's an old KX. It's a cool bike. Air-cooled 2-stroke. I love that smell. That dead ends. Finally get to see what this looks like without. Oh, that one's deep. That's my bike. That's an XR 250, I think.